Hello guys, and welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial class, we'll be treating 10 most repeated post-UTME questions on biology. The first question we have today says, the basic structural and functional unit of life is the dash. The basic structural and functional unit of life is the dash. A. Organ. B. Tissue. C. Cell. D. Organism. The correct answer is cell. Reason being that the cell is the smallest unit that can carry out all life processes. All living things are made up of cell. Cell is the basic and functional unit of life. So the correct option there is option C, cell. Let's move on to the next question. Question 2. Question 2 says, which of the following organisms exhibits both autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition? Which of the following organisms exhibit both autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition? Option A says Paramecium. Option B says Euglena. Option C says Amoeba. Option D, we have Plasmodium. The correct answer is Euglena. The Euglena contains chloroplast and can also feed on organic matter, thereby making it autotrophic in the absence of light. The Euglena contains chloroplasts and can also feed on organic matter in the absence of light, making it a mesotrophic organism. So the correct answer is B. Euglena exhibit both autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Question 3 says, the process by which green plants manufacture their own food is called dash. The process by which green plants manufacture their own food is called dash. A. Transpiration. B. Respiration. C. Photosynthesis. D. Germination. The correct answer is C. Option C, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process where green plants use sunlight, carbon dioxide and water to produce glucose and oxygen. We have question 4. Question 4 says, which part of the mammalian brain controls voluntary movements? Which part of the mammalian brain controls voluntary movements? A says cerebellum, B says cerebrum, C says medulla oblongata, and D says hypothalamus. The correct answer is the cerebrum. It is responsible for voluntary movement, thinking, memory and reasoning. Those are the functions of the cerebrum. Question 5 says, which of the following is an example of a vestigial organ in humans? Which of the following is an example of a vestigial organ in humans? A, we have heart. B, we have appendix. C, we have liver, and D, kidney. When you hear the term vestigial, it means a structure or an organ that doesn't have a significant function. The organ is functionless. Now in humans, the appendix has no significant function and is considered vestigial. That is, it is reduced and functionless. Question 6. In flowering plants, double fertilization involves dash. In flowering plants, double fertilization involves dash. A. Two pollen grains fusing with one ovule. B. Two sperm nuclei fusing with two different cells in the ovule. And C. Two ovules fusing with one pollen grain. D. A pollen tube fusing with two eggs. Now, let's explain. Double fertilization occurs when one sperm nucleus fuses with the egg to form a zygote. Also, it also occurs when a second sperm fuses with two polar nuclei to form an endosperm. I repeat myself. Double fertilization occurs when one sperm nucleus fuses with the egg zygote, and also when a sperm nucleus fuses with two polar nuclei to form an endosperm. So the correct answer is B. Two sperm nuclei fusing with two different cells in the ovule. Question 7. Which of the following diseases is caused by a protozoan? Which of the following diseases is caused by a protozoan? A. Tuberculosis. B. Typhoid. C. Malaria. D. Cholera. The correct answer is malaria, option C, because malaria is caused by the protozoa Plasmodium and is transmitted by a female Anopheles mosquito. Malaria is transmitted by female Anopheles mosquito, and it is caused by a protozoa called Plasmodium. The movement of water from plant roots to leaf is mainly due to dash. The movement of water from plant roots to leaves is mainly due to dash. A. Osmosis. B. Diffusion. C. Capillarity. D. Transpiration pool. The correct answer is D, option D, transpiration pool. Because transpiration pool, it creates a negative pressure that draws water upward through the xylem from roots to leaves. The transpirational pool, it creates a negative pressure that tends to pull water upward through the xylem from the roots up to the leaf. So the correct option, or the answer to the question, is option D. Question number 9. In genetics, a trait that is expressed in the F1 generation is dash. In genetics, a trait that is expressed in the F1 generation is dash. A. Recessive. B. Mutated. C. Dominant. D. Codominant. The correct answer is option C, dominant traits, because a dominant trait is expressed even if it has only one allele or one allele is present. It shows up in the F1 generation. A dominant trait is expressed even if only one allele is present. It shows up in the F1 generation. Question 10 says, which organ in humans is responsible for the filtration of nitrogenous waste from the blood? Which organ in humans is responsible for the filtration of nitrogenous waste from the blood? Option A, we have the liver. B, we have kidney. C, we have heart. And D, we have the bladder. The correct answer is option B, the kidney. The kidney filters urea and other nitrogenous waste from the blood to form urine. The kidney filters urea and other nitrogenous waste from the blood, and it passes it out from the body in form of urine. Thank you guys for watching. We have come to the end of today's tutorial on biology. See you in our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with friends, drop your comments, and also tell us the topic you would like us to treat in our next video.